Hello, I'm Michael van Gerwyn. Welcome to Behind the Bar with Paul Starr.
Welcome to Behind the Bar with Paul Starr, brought to you by William Hill, the proud sponsor of the World Darts Championship. We're at the Ricoh Arena Players' Championship number 19 as it hots up before the end, of course, of the calendar year and the PDC. We caught up with former world champion Mr. Steve Beaton. Fantastic day yesterday, qualified for the Grand Slam of Darts in November, but he lost first round today against William O'Connor, and this is what he had to say.
Steve, not so good today, but good news yesterday, qualifying for the Grand Slam of Darts.
Yeah, we had two qualifiers yesterday. Grand Slam was the first one. Great to get through. I haven't been there for a couple of years now, so that was a nice one. The World Series after it, but it's a long day, and it was hard to start again. And but the main one was getting through in the Grand Slam because he's actually carrying on the rankings now as well, so it's important.
Of course, in good memories, of course, there was a big win a few years against Phil de Power. I mean, that was those sort of performances. You must look back on just think, hey, that's what.
Oh yeah. I played 2010, I think it was. Yeah. We had, I think it was the quarters we played, and then I lost to Scott Waits. He went on and won it then, but no, I'm looking forward to it, and it's only like 2 weeks away, so it's great.
Yeah, great. It's straight into that. These long days, like you mentioned, like here in the Ricoh, it takes some sustaining, doesn't it?
You're round, Steve.
Hey, you're round now. Is that going to happen or not? What do you think,
Sir.
Justin? Do you think he'd buy one?
Since he's been here today, he hasn't bought around.
That's
that right?
actually true, yes. I better go, sorry.
That's right. No, we'll interview him.
No, you're going to go to the bar first.
He's got to buy you a drink now. Yeah, so they are long days. I mean, all the best players in the world, all in one room. Gosh, that's tough out there, isn't it? I mean, there's players that I think I know a bit about darts. I don't even know who they are. They're going 180, 140. But yeah.
It was the same today. I mean, I lost today. I played William O'Connor. Me and William have played low-end games. We always have a good game. Today, he got me with a 158 in the first leg, and it just landslided from there. Then, and you do. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. But you have to take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah.
You've got to keep thinking to yourself, if you're playing well, it's going to happen. And
I'm back again tomorrow for another dose of it.
well, another day tomorrow, and then I can get home for a few days, and then I'm not in the European next weekend, so I've got that weekend off. But still working in the week as well. I've got a few exhibitions, and dance is all good at the moment.
Yeah. Great at the exhibitions with you at the start of the year, so that's good. The diary's full, and we're with you in a couple of weeks' time in Swanage as well. Yeah,
that's going to be a good one as well. Yeah, definitely.
It will. So that's it. Anything else happening outside darts? How do you relax?
I've moved to Norfolk now, so I mean I've been there 2 years now. I'm never moving again. Well,
That's it.
Well, I hope I don't have to move again, but I love it over there. It's great. I'm about 5 minutes from the sea. Different way of life. It's more travelling for me, but. I look forward to going home and putting my feet. Well, not putting my feet up, but it's great. I love darts, and that's the whole point. I keep playing the darts. And until I don't like darts anymore, I'll just keep competing, and hopefully I'll stay up with the rest of them.
Good. It's a pleasure to see you today. Thanks for your time, Steve.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers.
Great to catch up there with a former world champion, Steve Beaton. And now, what about these two? They're looking well, aren't they? Arron, he's now back on the tour. He went out in the first round, and of course, his buddy in crime, Gerwyn Price, he lost in the second round. This is what these gentlemen had to say.
I am here with the muscle of the PDC Tour, Arron Monk, Gerwyn Price. Do you like Gerwyn? It's good, that.
It's not Gerwyn either.
Gerwyn. Gerwyn.
That's the one.
It's the second best Gerwyn I know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, only for now.
And who's number one?
Michael van Gerwen.
No way.
Oh yeah, by far.
By far, Michael
Next
van
year it's going
Gerwen.
to change.
So, all this, I tell you what, I feel a little bit intimidated, to be honest with you.
Oh,
He's
don't
quite
be.
small, isn't he?
No, he's a little teddy bear.
Yeah, a little tired. Hey, first interview, Gerwyn, I'm going to just, one more time like that. Of course, we're going a couple of years ago, you got your tour card, it's gone well since then.
Yeah, it's gone really good. What was it, 2 years ago?
I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 years ago. I didn't do really well in my first year, but this year's gone a little bit better. I haven't seen Arron much of the year. I'm not sure why, but it's gone really good.
I've had about 10 months off,
It's a sabbatical, do they call that? Or is it just yeah, we'll move on. So, Today, chaps, you won the first round.
I won my first game. I lost then to Steve West.
Steve West, and yourself.
I decided to go 5-3 up and lose. Just,
That's the way to play darts.
that's just the way to play darts, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm getting back into it. I need to warm up a bit more.
Yeah, because we saw the exhibitions down in Plymouth and in Cornwall, of course.
Cornwall, yeah.
That good. And I thought, God, you still got it. Good performances down there.
I've still got it, but you know, when it's a proper match and game on, I'll just do a few mistakes which I need to sort out. But you know, I'll be back.
Yeah, but the first game you came back in PDC, you played in a qualifier. I can't remember who you lost to, but you done pretty well.
I lost to this Welsh guy called
Not Gerwyn, was it?
Gerwyn Price. Yeah, he got lucky.
I got lucky.
So you have played some cracking players since you've had the tour card and you've been on the tour.
Yeah, I played Andy Jenkins a few times, so that's one quality player.
What?
I think Andy Jenkins is a quality player. He's got one eye.
You can't say this. Anyway, you can. Anyway, great performance in the match play.
Yeah, probably I played well in the match play, but since then I've really done nothing at all. I've qualified for a few Europeans. I lost a few first round, maybe 3 or 4 times, but hopefully now I can come back into a little bit of form.
I'm trying not to laugh here.
If
I was allowed to bet on darts,
yeah.
Trust me, I'd want to trunk on him losing.
Really, is it like? But the thing is, I mean, it's say the TV. It's a different game up on the TV than on the tour event. They say match practice, even though it sounds odd. Match practice is different, isn't it, than playing exhibitions? You know.
Oh, definitely. Because exhibitions is meant to be a laugh. You're trying to entertain the crowd. You're meant to interact with the crowd. When it's a proper game, you don't care about the crowd. You notice the crowd, but you don't want to, you know, big them up.
Yeah. Do you feel that? You seem very confident every time I've seen you guys play on the stage. Obviously, Arron, it's been a while, but we won't go into that because you are going to be back. But would you sooner be on the stage in front of 5,000 people than you would at a pro tour with just a few guests, should we say, watching?
Yeah, sometimes as well on TV, like especially the match play where it's over a lot more legs and it's a longer format. You can say you can lose a few legs here and there, but especially on this format where it's best 11, first to 6, and you lose, you 1, 2, 3-0 down, you can't really pull it back. You haven't got much time, but I don't know. It's hard format, but especially TV rounds, longer format. I feel more confident. I do.
Yeah, and yourself, right?
I love playing in front of a big crowd.
Yeah.
You know, crowd chanting your name, bigging the crowd up.
Brilliant.
You know, each time I'm on TV, don't get me wrong, I play like an idiot. I play like him. But, you know,
apart from that,
I do love playing on TV.
And now for the rest of the year, obviously lots of tournaments coming out. Obviously for yourself, you want to get back up those rankings where you deserve to be in Gerwyn. You want to just qualify.
Yeah, well, next year obviously I'm on the Pro Tour. I'll support Arron on the Challenge Tour.
Yeah, in case you don't get these free weekends. Anchor, if you don't mind me saying, obviously you're a rugby player. Do you play any rugby anymore? Is that just?
I'll play now and again.
He never played when he played. He never played rugby when he played. His nickname should be Subby.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that's Gerwyn Price, and that is Arron Monk. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Even that way.
Well, there we go. That's what it's like behind the scenes here at a pro tour event. Gerwyn Price, I tell you what, he is a player for the future. Of course, he's fantastic in the World Match Play a few weeks ago. And of course, Arron Monk, he's now back on tour. We've already lost James Wade but by this time. But next up, we have Dave Chizzy Chisnall, 3rd round defeat. And this is what he had to say.